Hi everyone. So I had a viewer request from Annie1234, I think was her name, to flip through the Inspired Coloring Tattoos book. So Annie, this is for you. Here we go. Inspired Coloring Tattoos. There's no artist in here because these are basically, open stock images. See if it says how many. There's 100 designs in the book. So here we go with the insides. Then you get a opening here telling you, how different things that you can use inside the book, different techniques that you can use. Hope you can see okay. It's pretty sunny out, so the light should be good, but I'm at a weird angle. And if you can hear the TV in the background, I apologize. There's people here, so they're listening to TV in the other room behind me. And as I said before, when I was doing my collection video, and this book was brought up, the paper in here is pretty. I mean, it's not that it's super thin, but you will get shadowing and stuff, and bleed through if you use marker. So unless you don't care about the other side of the page, I would tend to stick with your pencils in here. But you guys, for the price that these books are, if you can catch them, at the price that, well, I got mine at the Dollar Tree, but I think you can catch these on eBay, new ones, for about $3 or $4. And if you can, I think that they're definitely worth it. They're just so arty and well done and well put together. I haven't had any problem with any of them as far as pages coming out or falling out. So I've been really happy with this collection all the way around. And like I said, with how they do the backgrounds where they add the splotches and the textures, I just think it adds a lot to the book and to the picture itself. At first I wasn't sure about it. I was like, well, what if I don't want to use blue in every picture? If you don't want to use blue in every picture, you can color over it with something darker. Of course, it's pretty dark, so that would basically be purples and browns and blacks and stuff. But I found that really whatever you want to use color-wise, it doesn't seem to take away from, the blue doesn't seem to take away from the color palette that you choose. It just seems to add to it. So I was pleasantly surprised with that. Like when I did this one, I mean, the oranges and the yellows just combined so nicely with the blue that was already there, and the blue that was already there. So I had no problem with it whatsoever. I need to get a higher tripod, guys. I'm sorry for the weird angle. But this is all I have right now. That's why I haven't done any color with me or coloring chats, because I can't figure out how to film over my shoulder. And if I just used this tripod, I would be covering basically where I'm coloring. You wouldn't be able to see over me. So this one is really cool. Let me lift you up for a second and show you that one. Isn't that so pretty? I mean, yeah, you're going to be fighting the crease here, but I love that picture. Okay, let me see. These would be nice to do all different colored, I think. yeah, so see here, this is where my daughter had used Super Tips, and I mean, you could probably camouflage that if you colored this one dark enough and you did the background and everything, but I think it would be easier just to stay away from markers unless you don't care about the other page. Now, I haven't tried gesso. You could try possibly using clear gesso and see if that does, you know, helps not to give you a bleed through. I don't happen to have any right now, so I can't test that out and see. But I do know if you're going to use clear gesso, it's going to give your page a grit. So you want to not use, you know, really expensive markers. It might tear up the tips of your markers. But Crayola twistable pencils work so nice on this paper. That's what I have here. Yeah, this paper is perfect for those. And, you know, they don't have to be sharpened, so this would be the perfect type of thing where you could just grab this book and your twistables and go. And you'd be coloring for a month. Which, like I said, I'm going to be leaving and going to Florida, so I'm trying to figure out what to take with me that is the least amount of stuff, heaviness-wise, but the most bang for my buck coloring wise. I make things a lot more difficult than they have to be, I think. This big dragon, and here his head's already done for you, so just have to do his body. And this book has a lot of things that, you know, would be for anyone, guy or girl, I would think. There's even some that I think children would like too, because they're kind of like, you know, monsters and funny looking things that are more or less cartoony. So this book would be, I think, good for anyone that enjoys this type of art and likes to color. Now, I haven't tried crayons in here, but I would think that they would work just fine. So, in the back here, you get these smaller type motifs, which you can do those rather quickly. Do one at a time before you know it. Both pages would be done. Those are pretty. And then here's the big Celtic knotwork ones that are really nice too. You got to be careful when you get in here with these knots that you follow it the right way out of the knot. I've done that before and like moved over one line by accident. It's pretty easy to do. And then here would be more of a, I guess, a Mayan type of a look to these Aztec Mayans. Oh, I did do this one. When did I do that one? I don't even remember when I did this one, but I did it. And I did this one with Crayola twistables. Like I said, they work really nice on this paper. Love this, the combination of this book and those pencils. Big horse. My dad has a tattoo very similar to this on his arm, and it was really, it's really old. I think he got it probably in the 60s. Look at that one. So that is the last page. Starts with skulls and ends with skulls. That's pretty cool. And here's the ISBN, if that helps anyone who might be trying to find this through another way or something. But there you go, inspired coloring tattoos. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.